All right, guys, let's talk about Knock at the Cabin, which is the newest M. Night Shyamalan film. And I have seen every Shyamalan movie except for his first two before The Sixth Sense. The two movies that weren't like his other movies. There's one with Rosie O'Donnell, and there's another one that I have not seen. I forgot the name of them both, but I've seen every other M. Night Shyamalan movie that is what people remember from M. Night Shyamalan, because his first two movies are not really the typical M. Night Shyamalan from what I've understood. They're not thrillers. They're like comedies. So I haven't seen any of those. But like I said, I've seen every other one. And I'm always excited to see M. Night Shyamalan's newest work, whether I like it or not. Because the last one he did, called Old, I really didn't like. I thought that it wasn't very entertaining for me. I genuinely didn't care watching Old. I thought it was just over the top in a way where I didn't enjoy it. And I love over the top Shyamalan stuff. Like, I do really enjoy a lot of his movies. There are a couple I really don't like, but I mean, I enjoy a majority of them. I've liked the last few besides Old, so I think he's got a good track record for me recently. Besides, like I said, Old, I thought I didn't like that much, but I really like Split and Glass a lot. The Visit, I really liked a lot too. But we get to this new one, A Knock at the Cabin, which is about a family who is at a cabin, and these four people come up, and they tell them that they are going to save or end the world if they don't do what these people are telling them to do. And as it gets more and more intense, the family realizes that it might actually be happening, like they're denying the world to be saved. And the people who are terrorizing the family say that they're the four horsemen of the apocalypse. And I really liked the thing about this movie was, I really liked the thing about it where it's pretty straightforward, Shyamalan, because M. Night Shyamalan usually has a lot of twists to his movies, and this one kind of does, but it took me a while to really get the twist of it. It's not like a big in-your-face twist. It's more like a kind of, it's way more subtle. And I'm not going to say what it is, because this movie, I feel like, is something that people should go watch, especially if they're Shyamalan fans. I liked the whole movie overall, because I felt like it was way more, it's weird because M. Night Shyamalan tries to create twists a lot in these movies. And that's kind of the crux of some of these movies, like The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, The Village. Like, those movies they all rely on this twist ending. And this one didn't really have that. It was really straightforward, which I actually appreciated, especially with just what he's done in his other films. I thought that this one did a really good job of being an effective thriller. These actors are all really good. The parents, the two dads, are great. I really like them. I like the daughter a lot. I thought that all three of them, I like that they were all different from each other, and they all had different reasons to why they're doing this. One of the husbands is saying that this is real, this is happening, and the other one is saying this is insane. Like, why are you thinking that this is true? What if they recorded this on the news, and just showed it to us at this exact time, kind of thing. And I liked that back and forth, because that made these characters really interesting. And the daughter, I thought, was interesting as well, and she was funny. And I like that M. Night Shyamalan does a good job with kids being funny in his movies, like The Visit. I thought that the kid in that was hilarious too. But this isn't the same kind of humor with this girl, because the whole movie for this character is tension. So this little girl is not going to be like that. It's just at the beginning where she's kind of cracking jokes, but I think they work, and I thought that she was charming. As, like I said, the husbands were too. They were all good. The family was really good. The Four Horsemen of the Apocalypse, Dave Bautista, who is basically the leader, is fantastic, and I really love Dave Bautista and everything I've seen him in. I think he's great, and I think he really gives off that really intimidating presence while being really sympathetic. Like, you kind of feel like he might not be insane, and maybe he's like, oh, I'm just here to stop this, I want to save the world, but he's really big and bulky, and you are scared of him. And I really liked that way that he did with this role, Dave Bautista. I thought he was awesome. I like seeing Rupert Grint again from Harry Potter. He's good as well, and also the other two horsemen are really good as well. They're really funny. They are not funny. Well, actually, no, one of them was funny. I think that I like that they all have a balance. Like even though they got dire consequences happening, it's really funny. I think I really like that. I really enjoyed the fact that it just made these characters interesting, even though they were characters that were giving bad news. The Four Horsemen. So I like that. I thought that the movie was very effective. It's one of those movies that it gives off one of those isolation movies, and I think it does a great job of that. It's definitely my favorite Shyamalan movie since um, Split. Unbreakable I liked. Glass I liked, and then Old I did not like. So this is my favorite since Split. But I thought that Split was better. This is definitely one of his better movies overall, but it's not my favorite. It's definitely a good one, though. It's enjoyable and entertaining, so I had fun with A Knock at the Cabin. Really fun time at the movies. So, yeah, really liked it. That's it for today. Pretty quick review, but I'll see you guys later. Take care.